Hi, this is Linda, and I'm here to share a quick crafty tip with you today. It's something that I started with, probably a good year or more ago. And I'm not sure if I ran across it online or if I just stumbled upon it in my crafting. I don't recall the inspiration for it, but nevertheless, my original tool that I was using is a plain toothpick, and what I did, it will actually pick up embellishments. Oops. It's really sticky, and I made this well over a year ago. And there's a sequence and a little paper snowflake and a little pearl. So the way I made this is I took a little bit of the Aleene's Tack-It, I should show you that. Aleene's Tack-It over and over. It's a temporary hold glue, and all I did was I put a little bitty amount, that's even too much, on my craft mat. And I've already put one application on this, and you just dip your toothpick in there 2 or 3 times till you get a nice round end. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. And put it in some styrofoam or something upright so it will dry, and you'll end up with a little tool like this to pick up your little embellishments. Well, the other day I was thinking I should do the same thing to my Quick Cuts Quick Stick, because I bought this a good 7 or 8 years ago, and I quit using it several years ago because the little green substance that's inside, it's kind of like a putty, had dried up, so I couldn't twist any of that material, whatever that is, out to use it anymore. And there still was a little bit on the tip, but what I found was, as I put that on my embellishments, it left a residue. If it was on a rhinestone, it dulled it. If it was a paper embellishment, it actually left a little oily mark on it. So thankfully I didn't throw it away. I just put it back in my tool caddy. And the other day I got to thinking, it would be really handy to be able to use that again, and I picked it up and tried, and again it left the residue. But all of a sudden it occurred to me, well, why don't I try to put some of this Tack-It over and over by Aleene's on the end and see if that won't work. I certainly didn't have anything to lose, so that's exactly what I did. Put a little bit amount, and I mean there's just a little bit on the end, and let it dry overnight. I don't even think it needs to dry overnight, it's just I happen to do that. And sure enough, it works fabulous. And of course it has this little pokey tool, which is something I like, and it's certainly easier to pick up and move around than that little toothpick. So it works fantastic. Look at this. The little, well, let's adhere down. There's a little there. There's some adhesive on the back of that one, and these little rhinestones. There's a small, there's a medium, there's a large one. Whoops, a large one. Works great. So I wanted to share that with you, and if you experience the same problem with keeping something so long because you like it, and it just I wouldn't say wore out, just kind of, I guess, has a shelf life. This might be helpful to remedy that situation. I also got to thinking, if you don't have this, tack it over and over, and I don't know what that cost because I've had that a while. I bet this Tombow multi-glue or anything that has a the option of a tackiness after it's dry rather than a permanent adhesion would probably work. Now, I've not tried this Tombow, but my guess is that it would work equally as well. One tip I forgot to tell you, when I first tried to use it, this end was so sticky it was hard to get the embellishments off the end with the little pokey tool. So what I did was I just took the end and I put it in my hand, rubbed it on my t-shirt, just to get some fibers and get some of that tackiness off. And after that, it's worked great. So that's it for my share today. Thank you for watching. Hope this helps. If I got this idea from somebody online, thank you so much. I don't remember at all if I did that or if I just stumbled across it because I've done this for a while now. So thank you all. Have a great weekend and God bless.